Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We're live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. Good to see you here again. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. So, today we're gonna be cleaning up and rendering this painting. This painting is a painting of my D&D character, one of them at least. And it's a moment where she's wondering. She's just watching, right? Her name is Rena. She's a cleric. And let's get into it, right? So, today I barely even painted today. I'm gonna be honest. I've just been applying for jobs and things like that, you know. Hello, Ludo. Nice to see you here. I've just been applying for jobs and none of the painting. None of the painting. You'd think as an artist, as a professional artist, you get to paint that much more, but I mean, I guess you do. Yeah. What type? What type of cleric? Or what type of... I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't understand the question. Her race is a homebrew race. It's called Godspawn. I could talk about a story a little bit, I suppose. But first, let me... Oh, cleric? What type of cleric? Gosh, it's been a while since I played with her. I think she is... Oh gosh, I actually don't know. I forgot. You know, I love D&D. I love role-playing and all that jazz. I love creating the stories. I am very bad with the mechanics of the game, I'm gonna be honest. She's a light cleric? No, it's something about praying. Oh, God, I completely forgot. It's the OP one. I just picked an OP one. Because most of my characters, whenever I create them, they're kind of garbage. And I was like, this time I'm gonna be OP, meta-wise, you know? I'm just tired of not doing shit. I have one bard that's like doubles as a rogue. And girl, she's not good. Let me tell you that. I have one attack, and that's all I do. It's the best one. She was my first character, though. Gosh, I really don't know. Christ. Even if I picked up her sheet, I'm sure it doesn't say there. But I read somewhere there was like a big document about all the clerics and what are good things about them, bad things about them. And I just picked the best one. They said, like, this one is fucking OP. It's a crime that this even exists. Anyways, if you want to be OP, just pick this one. That's what I did. Right, so first of all, I need to get in close. I need to get close and personal and make some decisions. So what's her story? Her story. Let me tell you about her story. The best cleric are from the Tasha manual. She's probably from there then. She's probably from there. I literally picked up the best cleric class and I just built my character around it. Because I just have the need to actually do something for fucking once in a D&D session. Instead of like falling to the ground and dying. Then my team having to be like, are you okay? Is she okay? I'm not. I'm dying. I keep going down. Please help me. So her story begins not with herself, but with her predecessors. She, well, let me talk about the world she comes from first. The world she comes from, there's gods there, you know? And gods are very, and if you're, oh, I guess this party has been kind of disbanded by now. Like the DM's very busy, so we don't get to play with these characters very often. So if you're part of my D&D party and you're here, welcome. But you are gonna get spoilers. So her story begins with where she comes from. The world she comes from has gods, and gods, they belong somewhere else in another. They come from another plane of existence, right? Sort of like how Christianity has like heaven. It kind of is the same for this. My character made a bard, and he suffers from the same problem. Yeah, bards are support class, and I didn't understand that at the time. And the world she comes from has gods, and the gods sometimes they come down to Earth. Earth was created. It was a plane where they could interact with humans and, living things here. But if a god stays for too long on Earth, they start to release this sort of suit that weighs them down. And that suit is it's a material that is corruptive, right? It's not good for the god and for the things around it. So that's a consequence of a heavenly being on Earth. Fast forward, there's a god that really enjoys humankind. They've kind of like fell in love with how humankind behaves and how they interact with the things around them and just how fascinating they are as creatures. So what this god did is he started to come and gift, knowledge, tools, bless people with powers so they could advance humanity. It was like his little project, He was really invested in their well-being, personally. So invested that he fell in love with a human. A mercenary woman, that just existed, and she was passionate about life, and she went through a lot. And this god noticed her one day in a bar, like a tavern, because he sometimes came down and he pretended he was a human so he could interact with them closely and understand what it is they needed, right? So they fell in love, and over time it was revealed that he was a god, and they created a lineage of demi-humans, right? And over time, the woman started to grow old, so the god gifted her immortality. And immortality didn't sit well with her. She found out that it felt very empty to keep on living. She started to see herself as like a pet to this god, and she started to grow weary with age. Even if her body didn't, her soul started to decay, right? It was a human soul trapped in an immortal body. It wasn't natural to her. And to the point that she decided that she didn't want to live anymore, right? And as a result, she threw herself off a cliff and plunged to her death. When the god found out that this happened, he went berserk. He just was crazy. He went to the place where she threw herself, and he stayed there, and he stayed there for so long, watching her body just, decompose as one does. And after a while, he plunged himself to the earth where she had died, and he planted himself there as a tree. And all the soot that came out of him while he stayed there corrupted this transformation and created a tree. This is very Elden Ring inspired, as you can tell. He planted himself as a tree called Deathblight. And Deathblight blooms like every other tree does, and it creates this sort of spores that corrupt people, animals, the earth. It creates a madness in people, right? So to combat this madness, the people were in peril. They asked the gods, like, can someone please help us? So there was a goddess that was a purifying goddess. She came down to earth. She helped the humans as best she could. The previous god had been a friend of hers, and she knew how much he was invested in humankind. So she felt pity for the poor humans, you know? It was a tragedy that had happened. She wanted to correct it. But the people grew greedy with her presence. They saw her power, and they demanded it for themselves. This happened all because of godly interference, and it will be the gods that will fix this. So they chained her. They found a way to chain her to the earth, and they wanted to create more gods or more deities that could help them, you know. And well, that went wrong, and obviously something bad happened. She was not to be treated as cattle. She was a god. And what happened is there was an incident there that permanently transformed that place, the church where the ceremony was taking place. Hello, Askell. I'm describing the story for my D&D character right now. The ceremony took place and it went bad, and what happened is the goddess, she fell into sort of a dreamlike state where her body was alive, but her soul had died. So her body's just there, still today, kind of contorted and corrupted and like she's there. And you can hear her breathe, but her soul is not there anymore. And she dreamt a dream. And in that dream, creatures roam in that dream. And they roam fearlessly. Not fearless, with fierceness is what I mean. So fierce that they burst out of the dream and come into real life, right? They come out of her belly and they crawl their way out into the real world with a purpose of consuming everything. It's sort of like a last stance of that goddess to seek revenge, to seek just something in return for what they did to her. And those creatures, they roam around, and one of them inherited part of her soul, and that's my character. She's one of those creatures that are part of that race, that are the god spawn. And she looks like this. She looks like a person, kind of. But she is the only one that looks like a person. Her brothers and sisters look like creatures. Like, they look nothing like a person. They have all kinds of shapes, all kinds of sizes, and their purpose is to consume the sin. So in a way, she is a cleric, right? She's dedicated to her religion. But obviously she's got a little more to her. And for now, her character is just roaming the earth, looking at people, trying to understand where she comes from. Because she doesn't really know the story, right? She kind of just existed. She knows she loves her mother, the person who created her. She doesn't know why. She doesn't know anything. So for now, she feels like a blank slate. But within that blank slate, it hides a lot of conflicting ideas and memories and emotions that are just incomprehensible to her. So that's kind of her story for now. where we're at. And in this picture, she's visiting a shrine of her mother, right? Her mother was a purifying goddess, and the way she purified was with water. Like, it looked like holy water. So her symbols are all based around. Do you know those like water pumps? Those old ones that you used to like pump water? So it kind of has that shape language a little bit. And her shrines all look like kind of, that. And what she carries around is like kind of a cross that looks like the shaft is sort of like a water pump shaft, right? It's kind of inspired on Angel's Egg a little bit as well. But yeah, she carries around her cross because she's, sort of like a child of God in a way. So yeah. Story time. My mom was a god. I'm not really good at creating characters. Like, I always have anxiety when I create a character. Like, I want to make them the best character that was ever created, At least for me. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. I think that's something that you learn as you go on and play D&D more, is that your character just has to exist to be good. And you just have to, have fun with it. That's kind of the point. But I guess I forget myself with my perfectionism. And I try to make everything, like, the best I can. Because, it feels good when you do a good job. But that can stop you from doing a job at all. Job's the hardest lore to exist, and then says she doesn't know how to make characters SMH. I can't even take credit for it, honestly. Like Bloodborne and our Elden Ring and Angel's Egg, those things they're so great that anything that touches them will be good. You know what I mean? Hello, Kumar. Nice to see you here again. And one thing that I like as a symbol for her is like these sunflower things. That's why my Discord has like sunflowers. It's because of her. Or it has like moon, sun, sunflowers, I don't know. The idea of a sunflower being like a moonflower, like blooming or going towards the moon instead, feels so cute. Right, so let me think about what I'm doing here. There's a lot to clean up in this piece, as you can tell. But honestly, I kind of want it to be kind of rough. I don't want to go in too closely, but I do want to make sharp decisions. So like sharp edges, rough everything, So sharp silhouettes, but rough. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to. I don't know how to describe it. I think one thing that streaming will help me with is solidify my ideas, and because I feel like most of the time when I think in like pictures or just vibes, And of course, that can work, but I'd like to have the finesse to be explicit with my ideas, like be understood well. Not just like, oh, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like it feels like it's something that I should do. Because when you can describe your ideas, I feel like you've truly understood them. When you can explain something, right? That's one thing that I used to someone told me in like high school, when you can teach about a subject, you truly understand it. So sometimes I used to pretend to like explain to someone things that I was studying about, you know? It's kind of how it went. I used to be a good student before. Or an okay student, you know. But then I found art. Found out about art. And my grades suffered. Man, 10 years studying the same thing. Or not the same thing, but you know, studying. God damn. I don't know. You're bound to get tired. I feel like I turn my canvas to the side a lot. Man. I'm gonna be painting over these little guys. And honestly, I am kind of an apologist of when I'm creating ideas, I kind of like doing a painting first and then writing about it. I don't know. I just find it so much easier to riff off. Let me change the music. That's a bit too cheery for me right now. Oh my god, not the freaking ads, guys. What the hell is going on? Okay. This one's good. What was I talking about? Oh my god. Christ alive. What's going on? She's lost. I am lost. You're right. Okay. Right, I remember now. Creating ideas. I don't know. I feel like the subconscious you painting something will always create like a story. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Don't take this too hard. Take it with a grain of salt. But with me, whenever I create a painting or a drawing or a sketch or whatever it is, I'm painting characters or a place, you know, I always have something in there that I know, like I can tell you what the story is of something. I just don't write it. I don't express it anywhere, so no one knows, you know. Maybe, hopefully it's felt. Hopefully. Because when I think of stories, I start to have a hard time. Like, it starts to stop me. Like, my perfectionism starts to stop me. It's kind of like acting. I don't know. It feels natural. I just start and go with the flow. Yeah. Same here. just realized recently from Eric's Discord that you stream on YouTube. Your art's so amazing. Thank you. Sunflower emoji. Thank you, Errol. Nice to see you here. Yeah, honestly, Eric was a lot of the reason why I started streaming, I feel like. Because I really enjoyed his streams. It was so much fun. I don't think he knows that I stream yet, and I'm kind of scared to say, because I feel like I'm betraying the motherland or something. But Eric's another artist that streams on YouTube. He's really good. And it's just such a nice, enjoyable time to be drawing and, you know, like someone is drawing and they're kind of talking softly and they're putting music in the background and it's just a chill, like you don't have to expect anything out of this moment other than existing. You know what I mean? At least that's what it felt like to me. It's a very relaxed situation to be in, painting in. Yay to Eric. I think Eric is what you mean? Yeah. Eric. I don't know if his name is actually Eric. I actually don't know. Those vibes are amazing. You should tell him, of course, he wouldn't mind. I don't know. If he ever finds out, he'll find out. But if he doesn't, it's okay. I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, I fucking copied your whole shit. Hope you don't mind it. Have a good one. And also, I don't want to. I feel like I'm asking him to subscribe or some shit or follow along. And I don't want to do that. I don't know. The story that I really would like to know more of and interact with is the Legend of Zelda world. It feels so good. There's something so nice about that whole franchise. Don't know. Just one of those things, right? Final Fantasy as well. But I feel like Final Fantasy I wouldn't like as much. I don't know. I really like the art for it, but... Got a specific Zelda game? I guess Majora's Mask would be one to start with. I really like that one, even though I never played it. I started to play it from a friend of mine, but I actually never got to get very far. But I used to play, I played the boat one, the sea one, and I played the train one. I really like those. I played them all. I think I played the train one twice even, when I was a kid. But I was really, really young. The new one looks amazing too. I know people are like, it's not really that good. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I'm more about... It's more about the art than it is about the game itself. Like, I'd be happy with anything, really. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I played Assassin's Creed 1 like a year ago, and I was like, this shit is fucking fire. This is great. And it's just the same mission over and over again. It's literally, I'm not even joking. It is the same mission over and over again. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker are the best ones. Are those the ones I described? Hello, Jaden. Nice to see you here, Clear. Any Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild I didn't play. That's the one I was describing, the new one. It does feel... it feels beautiful. Like, the king and the queen, like the goat guy, so cool. Like, their designs are so awesome. Sorry, did I... did I I shouldn't have said your name. Oh fuck, I'm so sorry actually. Just doxed him. It's okay, no one will know. How are you doing, Clear? It feels so weird to call you by your, you know, pen name. I think Wind Waker is the boat one you described, unless you're talking about the boat one on DS. Then it would be Phantom Hourglass. I don't mind. Okay, good. It was DS. It was DS. So maybe it's the Hourglass one. I honestly have so little, like, memories from it. I just remember the fucking train completely crashing. Like, you know, like when the train crashes, it makes that really high-pitched noise. You can call me by my real name. It's all right, Laura. Okay. Okay, Jaden. I will then. Any tips on picking colors when drawing? Because I like drawing, but when it comes to picking colors, I struggle a lot or take a long time. I have one tip, I guess. So, when you pick a color, right? Any color. Honestly, one thing is color picking. Honestly, when you don't know how to deal with colors, at first, there's no shame in color picking from paintings, from photos, from anything you like, right? I do it. Fuck it, you know? Whatever. So one thing you can do is when you pick a color and you want to darken it, you know? Let's pick this one, for example, this green. It's moss green. I want to darken it. So what I'll do is you move down, right? You move down. But you should move a little bit to the right in the U cube. So you should make it more saturated as you make it darker as well, right? And you should also move in the U a little down, right? So that way you create a more, like, less muddy color shift into the dark, right? Because what a lot of people do is they shift down and they do this one, right? And of course it makes sense, but there's something nicer about the more saturated one, you know? It becomes less muddy. Let's do a more extreme case. The train on DS, I never actually played. Spirit Tracks has always been one I've been waiting to try out. You should. Today's the day. You should, if you have a DS, play it on the DS, of course. I think don't you have the Wii, what is it called, the new one? The Wii, like the one with the two controllers on the side, on each side. What is that one called? I forget. Let me know. So if you have this red and you want to make it darker, you go more saturated, darker, and then a little bit down, right? It becomes like this. And same for inverse. Like if you go inverse, you know, of course you go more saturated, or less saturated, and you go up. The switch, yes, the switch. Any tips on being really cool? Asking for a friend. Of course, I can give you some tips on being cool. Because as you know, I am very cool. I'm known for being very cool. Any tips? I don't have any right now, but I'll get back to you, you know. I'll just emulate it. Eventually, it's good. Yeah, that's true. Emulating is good. There was a Nintendo Direct today about it, lol. Oh, the Switch, yeah. Dude, I don't keep up with any gaming news. I just want to know what skins are going to come out in League. Or like Overwatch or some shit like that, you know? And then proceed to not buy them. I'm just curious. So I hope that helped you, Kumar. But if it didn't, let me know. I have a Discord actually. That it's in the description, hopefully. And I'm planning on doing feedback paintovers tomorrow. So if anyone wants to submit any paintings for that, yeah, just go ahead and I will be doing a paint over stream tomorrow. And if there's not enough paint overs, I'll just paint something else as well. As an extra. Hello, Jan. Damn, this looks sick. I don't know about being cool, though. Okay. Listen, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The cool is in the eye of the beholder. If it didn't work, it's your fault. Right. I think so, too. The color, it's been the one thing I can say, like, yeah, I think I understand it. Any tips on being taller? I don't think you can ask me that, honestly. Unfortunately, I am not the tallest tool in the shed. But you can ask Jaden. Jaden's fucking the tower. Beast. Right, Jaden? Hello, Jay. Nice to see you here again. How you doing? Yeah, Jaden. I'm putting you on the spot. I'll be lurking because I'm doing some notebooking, but Peace is looking sheesh worthy. Thank you. Yeah, good luck with notebooking. I should notebook more, actually. Dude, I always say this. I type things out. Like, I remember I need to notebook. I notebook for like 2 days and then I forget. Every time. I've heard that if you grow, then you'll be taller. Really? Fuck, why did no one tell me that? I didn't get that memo. I'm actually 6'3", so I'm good with my height. I'm only like 5'7" or some shit. It's not looking good. It's okay. You just gotta grow. Take your own advice. Or don't, you know. It's a character design choice to make you taller. Make yourself taller. You guys ever thought of you're kind of a character design? Like, everyone's a character design. How are you perceived? Drink milk. Lots of milk. This is like milk propaganda. Did you just buy like milk stock or something or two? What is this? Guys, milk is so good for you, actually. Buying milk stock as we speak. Laura, did you leaked? Oh, did you see the leaked League of Legends skins I mentioned a minute ago? If I'm a character designer, then someone fucked up. It's a bad character designer. No, that's not true. Dude, I don't know who said this, but I was talking to some friends and someone like sent a picture of someone and they said like creature design and I was like, holy shit. That's demonic to say. Creature design. I didn't see any leaked. Oh my god, leaked League of Legends skins. No, I saw the lamp ones. They were nice. They were cool. Would I do them differently? I don't know. I didn't do them, so I can't answer that question. But they're nice. Milk artist. Ew. God, I hate milk. It's so disgusting. I can't take it. Yes, I'm. Oh, here we go. R2. Yes, I'm 6'4", milk enjoyer. Okay, get out of here, bro. Boo. Yes, I will boo you if you fucking flex your height once again. I've heard that League of Legends is releasing a Laura Galiano skin for Ilaoi. Dude, I would kill to do a fucking Ilaoi skin. I would actually kill. You know how much I like that character. She changed me. Something happened. The earth shook when she was released. It was like, what was that? Gung, gung, gung. It's Ilaoi! Oh my god, Ilaoi, Ilaoi! This stream is no longer sponsored by Big Milk. Yeah, no, it's not. Hello, Nunu. 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 Hey, Laura, great stuff. Thank you. Nice to see you here. Thank you for coming to the stream. Sorry, I can hear you from your... I'm not that short. You're doing me wrong. You took like 15 centimeters from me. 152 centimeters. Your mouth is too far from my ears. Right. Get out of here, bro. I'm not taking this fucking slander on my stream, okay? In the Discord call, you have all the power you want. Not here. Nuh-uh. In here, I'm the queen. And this is my castle. And I'm in my fucking art throne. I think shrimp look funny. You know? They look so... There's something so, like... I don't know. Like, otherworldly about them. I don't know. They just look crazy. So cool. I really want to do a shrimp character. It's not slander, it's fact, my queen. My queen, you're wrong. So sorry to tell you this. No one would dare to lie to Her Majesty. That's true. A good friend would never lie. But they would also know how to deliver the truth kindly. And R2? R2, you're banned from my court. I don't know what to tell you, man. Unless you want to become like the jester or something. We have a jester spot open, I think. I think the last one was beheaded. But it's cool. It's like a really safe and cool like job. And you get like dental with it if you want. Thank you, Kumar. You're based. Whatever. Listen, at least you get dental. You've been demoted, R2. Hello, I'm here. Hello, Rodrigo. Nice to see you here. What did I do to deserve such a role in this community? I should create like a jester role for in my Discord for the people who are like being mean to me. That'd be awesome. The last one was beheaded. It's safe and cool job. Listen, no heavy machinery, no nothing. Safer than most. You just gotta not be mean to me. Is it that hard? Come on now, people. There's so much power in not thinking about anything. What is meditation if not thinking? But thinking brings you so much, right? Ugh, God. Oh, do you watch Dragon Prince? I really like the world building in that one. I've seen stuff about it. I do want to watch it. It looks really nice. How many days holiday do I get a year? Like 10. Pretty good. Holidays excluded from that. So you get the holidays and like a holidays is in like I don't know, fucking whatever you guys got in your country, like England. What do you get? Fucking what's the fireworks one? What is it called? Haven't thought about anything in 26 years. That's pretty powerful. I haven't thought about anything in 26 years. 10 days? What? Do you want more or do you want less? I can do less if you want. Laura, that's shockingly bad. Listen, we're not renowned for like good work policies in the Laura court, okay? We're renowned for being cool and cool art and amazing rendering skills. 4th of July? Oh no, that's in America. Kumar. Bonfire night, fireworks night, Guy Fawkes Day. Yeah, Guy Fawkes night. Yeah, that's the one. Fucking goddamn Guy Fawkes night. Guy Fawkes, what a guy. Am I right? That's the fireworks holiday we have in the UK. Yeah. That's the one. I feel like you guys tried to move away from the shrimp talk. I'm going back to it. Shrimps are really cool. Have you seen the way their eyes look? They're just two beads. And the shell can be so many colors. I don't know, man. I know nothing from where he's from. Yeah, well. I'm not UK or US. Yeah, no, me neither. In France, the national day is 14th of July. Everything happens in July. I feel like it's a ploy. Like, conveniently, everything ends in the summer. How convenient. I mean, I like it. A lot of religious festivals are in the summer here as well. I guess it is because of the heat, right? Like, crops are growing. The peasants are happy. Let's throw a festival. We don't really have a celebrate the UK day. The main taste shrimp, the one that punches really hard, the one's really cool. Yeah. I think I know about that one, yeah. It goes like boom, and it like kills its prey instantly, kind of thing. Or like its predator gets like shocked that it just got punched by a shrimp. It's like, what the fuck? Did I just get punched by a shrimp? I really don't want to say any public... The other day I was streaming, right? And then at the end I noticed that there's a thing in the description that says, like, people mentioned. And it says the people you mentioned on stream. And it had PewDiePie and Elvis Presley there. Fuck, now I said their names. Fuck. So it's gonna be... It's gonna be in the description again. Peasants, bro, you are not royalty, I think. No, I'm part of the peasants. I'm not talking about like my court. I'm talking about courts in general, like in the world. How we've organized holidays in the world. So why you've been painting shrimp like stuff? So why? Yeah, I haven't, but I want to. I want to. I would also be shocked if that happened to me, to be honest. Right? It's like it's more of a shock than it is painful. It's just, it like stuns you. Shrimp look nice, but they taste better. Shrimp do taste good. Fuck, I love shrimp. But there's something, and fish as well. There's something so like primal about seeing the thing you're eating fully, you know? Because I feel like meat, you cut it up, it kind of doesn't look like the animal anymore. But fish, it's all there. It's in front of you. This creature that God made is now fried and delicious in front of you. The people you mentioned never happened. The people they mentioned never happened when I was streaming. That's wild. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Who's we? We the people. Mi gente latino. We the people. Who said that? I don't know. Listen, if I'm gonna fucking get marked as a royal, at least give me the perks of it, you know, the money. Yeah, man, seafood freaks me out. I can't be doing that. Ugh, come on, but it's so good. When you come to Portugal, Jada, it's gonna be so good. You're gonna eat good in here, okay? Well, I eat basic seafood, shrimp, crab, lobster. That's not basic. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess it depends where you're from. We the people, rise up. Mi gente, mi gente. Quiero una ensalada de fruta. Ooh, I love fruit salad. It's so good. I should make one. I never made fruit salad at home. It's kind of a thing that you eat. Like, it's given to you. Like, that's the thing. You know? I never thought about making it. Stuff like squid and octopus I never tried. I don't really fuck with squid. Octopus is good, though. I really like it. Catch me crying when you're force feeding me shrimp. Yes, it's kind of bad, Ludo. I don't wanna. Like, the more I speak, the more you'll notice that it's kind of fucked up. What's that video in Portuguese with the guy in the bike selling fruit salad? I know the one. I know the one you're talking about. It's Brazilian. It's a guy in Brazil. He's like, he has a tray full of like little like cups of fruit salad, and he's on a motorbike, and he's like balancing this fucking tray with all the fruit salads like piled on top of each other. He's just going around. He's like, hey, 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 give me fruit salad, and he like does a swerve. He comes back to you and he hands the fruit salad, and the guy hands him the money. He's like, hey, look at him. Look at this guy. He's amazing. Hey, come on. And then he goes off on his merry way. James. James. We all know that Laura is actually American anyways. That's not true. I've heard a little bit of my streams. Dude, my accent is coming out hard lately. I don't know what's been happening. I'm actually losing like quality in my speech. Yeah, his name is James. I remember that. Yeah. I love that video. Me too, man. I love that one. Something so pure about the guy just going around. Something like his skill is his skill is immaculate too. Like, you know, he's been doing this for a while. Where's that guy when I need a fruit salad? James. Fruit salad James. His legacy will live on. Quickly move back to the UK and get an English accent. God. Oof, I don't mind the English accent, but the moving back, you'll never catch me alive. Do you know how happy the sun has been making me? It's actually insane. It's mental how much it improves my mood. I feel like me being depressed in the UK is kind of a way of like nature to tell me that I don't belong there. Like, hey, do you see how depressing it is here? Go back to your country. It's like, it's not meant to be. I'm getting like poison damage, like ticks of poison damage every time I stay there for too long. It's been sunny here for like 2 weeks. Okay, fuck. That's better than us, actually. You're doing better. I'm loving life right now. That's good. It's very good. It's gonna come. Our time will come. We will have sun again. It's actually really cloudy today. It's kind of fucked up. Dude, what is it about rocks that every time I have to make them, my brain doesn't comprehend what a rock looks like? anymore. I have rock reference. I know in this pure ref somewhere. Guys, if you saw this pure ref, you'd question some things. Not if I can help it. What, are you gonna steal the sun? Hikaras? Your greed will betray you. Hikaras, man. Where is my rock? Rock! Where's my rock? Rock. Bro, I don't know where I put my rock. Should I just search for one? I feel like it's easier. It's like, I got it somewhere. I'm like those, like, wizards that have their studio full of, like, books and pages and it's all fucked up. What is appearing behind your avatar? What is appearing behind my avatar? Minions, tonight we steal the moon. Let me check. What is appearing behind my avatar? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Whoopsies. What is appearing behind my avatar? I don't know. You playing with me right now? King. It's hard to make rocks have a cohesive shape. Is that how you write cohesive? I don't know. I'm not from the States. It is how you write cohesive, I think. I'm not from the States either. Yeah, okay. Stylized rock on Pinterest. Yeah, okay, got it. Thank you. That's all I needed. It's more because it's like it needs to have big, small, medium shapes. It needs to feel kind of random, you know, at the same time. And sometimes I have a hard time doing that. Like, I think too much in geometry to make that just look natural sometimes, right? So having a reference really helps me. I don't know where my rocks are, so I'm just picking this one up. Beep 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 beep. Okay. Let's pick this brush up. Check your Discord. That feels really like check your front. Oh, what? Oh, that's the program I use. Is it still appearing? Hold on. Is it better now? Oh, there's like a yeah, HUD appearing behind your avatar, like the volume and such. Trying to draw random stuff is the hardest thing to do. Yeah, the HUD, it's from the program. Is it still appearing? Let me know. Otherwise I can just fucking close it, I guess. Like, you guys don't need to see my avatar. Trying to draw random stuff is the hardest thing to do. Yeah. It appears and disappears out of the blue. Oh, that's so annoying. Should I just close it? Chat. Should I just close it? Nope. Okay. I'm not closing it. I think it's when you're tabbed out or something. Nothing too bad. Okay. It's good. Was just curious, that's all. Okay. Well, thank you for the warning, though. I would have hated. That's like having something stuck in your teeth and then you go a whole day and then you get home and like you see that it's there. It's like, why did no one fucking tell me that? Not anymore. No, don't close it. It's your USP. What's a USP? Yeah, what's a USP? We literally asked the same thing. What the fuck is an USP? Unique selling point. Oh. Cute. Chat, her saying that makes her feel like a IRL streamer from 20,000. I actually, there was one time recently where I went out. I was just going to the store real quick after lunch, and I I crossed like a neighbor in the elevator, right? And I don't know, he kind of like strikes me the wrong way. I don't know, that guy kind of iffy. It's like an old man. He's like hateful and shit. And but I was like, I smiled. I don't know. I smiled, or not that I smiled, but it was kind of weird. I've talked to him before on the elevator, but this time was kind of weird. When I got home, I noticed that I had something in my teeth, and I was like, that was why. And I still think about it. Honestly, whatever. At least if it's gonna be in front of someone, let it be in front of him. And he's so nosy. He's always asking me questions like, "Oh, where you from?" Bro, it would be nice. It would be kind of cute if it wasn't super like nosy. Like the vibes are not it. You know what I mean? Cause I like other neighbors. I'm okay with people asking questions. I think it's cute. He's trying to flirt with you, Laura. He's old. He's like an old man, like 60, not even 60 more, like 80. We should join the chat if he if he wants to know. Yeah. You basically tell everything, anyways. Yeah. Well, that's not true, actually. I said yeah, but that's not true. Old people flirt too, Laura. Jeez. Okay, that's true. But even I know it's different though. It's different. Stop. It wasn't. It wasn't flirting. Laura, when are we doing Magma stream? Fuck, I forgot. You know what? Let's do it. So tomorrow I'm gonna do the paint overs. And I'm gonna continue painting on this one. So tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. Oh, Friday I can't. I'm gonna be out. So maybe either Saturday or Monday. Though people are just gonna draw weird stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm kind of reluctant on doing it on stream. What I could do is an event on my Discord instead. Because that way we can just be in call and hang out, you know? Instead of being on stream. It's kind of scary. I don't know what the fuck you guys are going to draw. Maybe he thinks you're PewDiePie. Maybe he thinks you're that famous streamer. Yeah, PewDiePie. I mean, I wasn't streaming back then. Laura, that's not the point of the joke. I know. I know. It went okay on the Moon Colony streams. That's true. That's true. But you guys already had like a predisposed, like you trusted the community, you know? Like it was a lot of months. I started this a week ago. And I know some of you guys, I know. But I don't know who's gonna come in, right? Someone new might be coming in. So we can do one. I mean, it doesn't have to be just one, right? I could do one on my Discord for now. And then later we could do one on stream. And it's not even about me being scared of what people are going to draw. It's more about... It feels... I don't know. Maybe it feels strange to me to stream Magma. I don't know. Because I'd prefer if I was drawing with you guys. Like, talking to you guys at the same time. I want to draw environments like from The Last of Us. Concept art environments always look cool to me. Yeah, they're cool. I haven't seen The Last of Us ones, though. I think I've seen, like, one, maybe. I know they're kind of more realistic, right? More down to earth. But there's so many fundamentals you gotta learn. To be fair, yeah, there's fundamentals you gotta learn, but it's also a lot of like photo bashing and understanding. It's like specific things. But yeah, there's always fundamentals you gotta learn. But don't let that stop you from making things, you know? You don't have to make it perfect. As they say, like, make it now, and you can make it better later. We're talking about the game. I never watched the show. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about the game as well. Right. So, what I'm thinking is I need to do some edges here. I need to think about this environment a little bit better. Usually in an environment, the further things are from you, the less contrast you have, right? But in this case, I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking I should make things darker. Like, do you know, like, the flash photography at night where things are really bright, closer to you because of the flash? I kind of feel like that could be cool. Alright, I gotta go. Hope the rest of your stream goes well, dude. Glad you finally started doing these. Thank you, Jaden, for coming. It was a pleasure having you here. Have a good one. Good rest of your day. Right. Let's do some lasso. Lasso. Oops. Let me use a different brush. See what gives. What gives? Okay. I think I don't want to overcomplicate this part because I'm going to be adding things on top, right? So for now, I'm just creating a nice solid base for everything to sit on top of. Don't forget to save your work if you're painting. I'm saving mine right now. Wait, didn't you did a sculpting stream on Twitch and almost made something really bad? It was, oh yeah, I remember that. It was so funny to watch the first part of you trying to figure out everything. I did that. Why did I do that? What the fuck? Everyone was like concerned, like, Laura, what the hell is going on? You can stop pretending now. It's okay. I was like, I'm not. Please help me. I do like sculpting. It's fun. But I don't have the technical skills for it. Which only makes it more fun. Because it doesn't have to be good. You know? Because that's not my fucking job. It's not to be a sculptor. So there's no stress even if I fuck it up. Meanwhile, if I was fucking up a painting, I'd be like losing my mind. I'm back. Though no one knew I wasn't here. Still, I'm back. Welcome. I felt it. I felt the shift in the force. I was like, something ain't right. I think Rodrigo's not here. No, it's okay. Glad you're back. Guys, I'm fucking it up. Calm down. Don't panic. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. You're fine. Something ain't right. There's too many little people making fun of me. Yeah, in the chat. You're like little creatures screaming at me and throwing rocks. I don't even know you, Kumar. Tell me about you so I can make fun of you. Everyone's getting it. What the hell is this hostile environment that we've created, guys? Everyone's getting it. I forget to record my process a lot of times. I should really start remembering to do that. I'm not someone who does a lot of stuff anyways, so there's not much to make fun of. Oh. That's something to look forward to. I picked the wrong color. Oh, what? What the heck? I only turned 20 like a month back. I get it. I also don't do much. I just sit around, draw, and then play Elden Ring. Also, Laura, have you played the DLC yet? No. I haven't. I'm still at, like, Raya Lucaria in the first one. I told you, I take a long time. I don't want to play the DLC. I know I've loved Mikola and the idea of them, you know. And I know the DLC is about him. But I just don't want to get spoiled. I knew he had something important. I knew. So mysterious, so much mystique. There's so many mentions of him in the game, the base game, you know? And you just don't see him at all, anywhere. I mean, of course he's like kind of in that place, you know, the egg, but not really. Man. I usually play with a friend, too. And I never play without them, so it becomes a little harder to play it even more. We always get invaded too. Goddamn. Motherfuckers. And it's always the weird ass builds. There was a guy that had a shield on his back, nothing on, and a spear. And he just rolled. Just rolled all the time. We couldn't hit them. Because they were so fast, because they had no armor on. Take your time. Gaming stream then? No, I don't think so. I want to make this channel purely art related. And honestly, I wouldn't like streaming games either way. I don't think I'd have fun streaming games. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. We're just adding flowers here and there. I think that's too much backseating. Yeah. Not even about the backseating, but it's just, you know. Even if I'm having fun streaming, it is a thing that I need to, like, be aware of, right? Like, I am reading chat, I'm you know, being watched in a way. And I just want to turn off my brain. For, you know, despite everything, I do consider you guys when I'm streaming. I wouldn't be talking to myself if I wasn't streaming, despite people believing that. R2, I know you told me that. I'd like to record games but not stream them. Yeah, recording, I do record. I mean, I don't record, but sometimes I'm recording, like I'm painting, and I'm recording, and my friends are playing. They're playing, like, I don't know, League of Legends or Valorant or something. Then I watch back and I realize I didn't turn off the desktop music or the sound in OBS. And I have the recordings, and it's just so funny to watch them back. It's like family videos, you know? And watching, like, and when you're recording the gameplay, it's even more fun. I'd be talking to myself with or without a stream. Man. I have a question. Will you do tutorials sometime? I like your technique and what to learn, yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I would do tutorials per se, because tutorials feel like this is how you should do it. Like, do this, 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 and that, you know? But maybe I'll do art-related content. Like, one thing I thought about doing was, like, one video idea that I have is, like, 3 times my art failed me, right? I wouldn't start with that one just because it feels, like, kind of loaded. Like, the first thing that I'm putting out as a video is how I fucked up. I don't want to do that. But maybe, like, the third one, I've given, you know, enough confidence and, like, you know, with you guys or the audience. But I want to do that one. 3 times my art failed me. Let me check. I actually have a chat that I have video ideas for. I said that I was going to do videos about my old art, and I would do critiques on myself and paint overs of myself. I do a Q&A. Oh, I want to do one that's about my painting process and how I come up with ideas. I spoke a little bit about it before today. Yeah. And I want to talk about how the industry feels like it's been shifting in the last couple of years. So, how, like, before you had kind of like a format on how to do things, like do the style of the company you want to go to, the do the turnarounds. Oh, do the turnarounds, do all that jazz. But now it feels more like I don't want to say complicated, but it feels more confused with what you should do, right? So I want to do those. But yes, the painting process, I do want to do that one cuz also for myself cuz I feel like again, when I think about these things, I don't really think about them with words and terms, and I just think about them as ideas, and that becomes very confusing for myself even because it's like I don't have a concrete solid understanding of what I'm doing. I kind of just do it, right? And that has been kind of my philosophy for some time. I kind of just do it type deal with myself. But I should think about it. There's definitely ways that art can serve you, and like things about the program, things about how you layer a painting, things about how you plan for it and how you think about a painting. For example, when I work professionally, right, I tend to get a brief, get a description of what they want, get a reference for the character, and I just give them three options. They pick, do color and values, they pick, and then I render, right? It's a very streamlined process that has been created over time with the industry in general. Like they understand that, I understand that, we're all in agreement. But when I do art for myself, I tend to be a lot more confused. And that confusion can lead to frustration, and it can lead to a very painful process of painting, right? So I get discouraged and I get frustrated, and I lose confidence in myself when I do that. So what I could do instead is I could set up almost like a pretend premise of where I'm my own client, and I write a sentence or write a description for an illustration. I give myself reference of the characters or for the painting style or the art direction that I want for the piece, and then I just do it, and I do it in the same way that I would do for a professional setting. And I know that some people already reached this conclusion, but I didn't, okay? So if I didn't, then maybe someone else might have not, and maybe that could help them. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Because I've been doing a painting recently for a challenge, and it's been kind of frustrating. I've restarted it 2 times already. I kind of don't like it either, still. So I don't know what I should do. I mean, I know now what I should do. That's it. That's the thing that I said. Wait, you're a professional? Yeah, I'm professional. I work professionally. I get paid to do art. Oh, I'm joking. Okay, I didn't see that as a joke. I thought you were serious. I mean, it's a fair, it's whatever. Teach us, or yeah, teach us. Yeah, I will try. For now, I think the best I can do for people is teach them directly. That's why I mentioned the paintovers. I feel like that's the best I can do for now. That I'm really confident that it will help people. Because I don't want to be like repeating the same thing, general ideas. I feel like custom feedback is so much better. I see sometimes people posting on these Discord channels, like the feedback channels, and they're kind of just throwing out there for someone to critique them. But I think sometimes the best to do is really to get custom critique. It's a lot more helpful, you know? Even if you don't really like what was being said, like I feel like that doesn't really help it. But it's still more custom. I do art and not my assignments. Well, sounds like me as well. I'm kind of procrastinating on work right now as we speak. I'm doing some illustrations for Hearthstone, for Blizzard. They're going well. I like them. I like streaming as well. And when you close your eyes. Man. Thinking about an email that I gotta send. I really don't wanna. Well, for me, I do art as an hobby, so it's hard to be really consistent at it. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. As long as you have fun with it. That's the point. That's the whole point. If you're having fun, it's fine, yeah. Okay. I wonder how different my art would be if I did it for fun only. I think I know. I think I know what it would look like. And it's not that it would necessarily look different from what I do now. I mean, it would look maybe more like expressive and more experimental, maybe. I wouldn't have learned how to do like the League style as much. Because I did that a lot because I wanted to work in this industry. I mean, it's fun, but it takes longer for me to learn when I want to do art studies. Yeah, that's true. Because I think a lot of art is time, like time put in as well, right? So when you do it for fun more, it becomes harder for you to reach those goals. Okay, I'm gonna do environment, the buildings next. And a flower. People who do art work already know what styles they want, so they're more focused. But when it's just a hobby, I find it hard to choose a specific style. Honestly, regarding styles, I have an opinion about this. I don't think you should pick a style. I think style is just a combination of ways that you do things. Like, the process of you making art will inevitably reflect in the final product, right? And you can change that whenever you want. I think you can use style as like a crutch, as like you, for example, I really want to do, I don't know, let's say like a realistic style, right? I really want to do a realistic style, or I really want to do an anime style. You pick out artists that you like, you pick out things that they do, and you try to emulate those things. And eventually you will get something like them, but you will always get something different than them. And that's going to be choices that maybe you like doing clothes more than the character that you like. Maybe you like expressions, like you do your expressions a lot more like extreme, you know? These things about style, you really don't gotta pick. It's not a conscious choice that you make. It's something that will come up over time. This is a really chill stream. Yeah, I'm more relaxed today. Styles are such a trap to make beginners get stuck at the beginning. Trust me, I know. Yeah, it really is. It really is a trap. And it's not even a trap planted by anyone, right? It's just a thing that we focus a lot on because we feel like it's the crux of everything. It's not. It really isn't. It's the result more than it is the beginning. It's just the result of how you make things. You know, I feel like I don't really... I mean, obviously I have a style. Everyone has a style. But it's not something that I actively turn on or off. It's just... It breathes through you. And it you know... It comes up on the page. It's chill now before it was chaotic. Yeah, it was a little more chaotic before. It's just we ourselves that put the rocks on our own shoes. Yeah, yeah, we really do. But I think about style very often, to be fair. But I think it's something that you think more about as you go. You know, it's funny because I feel like a lot of things that I'm thinking about nowadays, I was also considering when I was really starting out. So it's kind of come full circle for me, you know? But now I feel like I have the understanding of the time I put in, you know? There's a passive understanding that you gain as you go on. And that's something that you just gotta go through. You can't teach that to someone, I feel like. Some things you only learn by going through them. Hey Laura, we are at 99 subs. Well, I said we as if I'm doing more than commenting dumb shit. No, you're doing amazing, Rodrigo. Thank you so much for being here, always. That's really good. 99 subs. Pretty cool. The only time when I think about art styles is if I want to study them. Yeah, studying art styles can be really fun. I think learning from paintings, like studying paintings, is the best way you can learn. Honestly, there's something... it was Ahmed Al-Dori that said it. He's another artist. Very famous. You guys probably know of him. I just knocked my microphone. Whoopsies. So sorry about that. But he said one time that I don't know if it was him that observed it or someone observed it, but it was something about when good artists, when they're young, a lot of them copied art when they were young. Like they tried to copy other artists. like literally copy their paintings, right? Like they liked the painting and they wanted to copy it. And there's something that comes from doing that when you're young. You immediately have a comparison. You immediately have a direct comparison to the thing that you're painting. I see you're working on my next wallpaper. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Asim. Yeah, that's really useful, studying one artist in the span of a month. Yeah. So you have a direct comparison to the thing that you're doing, and you are taking in all the information that they've put into that canvas, right? And also, I don't know why, there's an inherent relationship that you start to create with art where you see other artists as a source of information and not so much as a nemesis or like something you're supposed to be envious of. Because I feel like there's a lot of envy in art, you know? I don't know if it's something that I've just come across a lot or if I feel like it's real, you know? Where a lot of artists are like envious of another, like, oh my god, fuck this guy, like he's so good, and he's doing so good, you know? And when you copy, I don't know, it makes other artists, my music just stopped for no reason. It makes you feel like they're something that you should look forward to. It's like a possible future that you have. Do you know what I mean? At least that's how I feel about it. And I'm really scared of becoming envious because it feels poisonous. Yeah, that's really... oh, yeah, I already read this. Did I fuck something up? I didn't. Everything's okay. We're all okay. We're all fine. I was always really scared of, like, feeling envious and being the subject of envy. For some reason, it just feels so... It feels like it burns, like, possible friendships. You know what I mean? I don't really care if someone is better than me. Yeah, that's good, bro. Being better than I was before is all that matters. Yeah, that's true. You're not competing against other people, you're competing against yourself kind of thing, right? That's what they say. But it's hard because everything signals that you're not competing against yourself. You're competing against other people. Everything tells you that you're not. But it's you gotta fight against it because otherwise it becomes kind of hard, you know? Because like job postings, you're competing against other people, you know? Subscriber count, you're competing kind of thing, you know? If everything feels like a competition of like something limited, there's like a limited supply of something, and if you don't get it, someone else will, kind of thing, you know? I don't like that though. I think there's enough room for every artist, because if you really think about it, there's not really that many of us, right? Like how many artists are there compared to other things, you know? I think there's room for everyone. Now, what you should strive for is to, yeah, like Rodrigo said, to become better. Like, become a better version of yourself. I think it's so helpful. It makes you look forward to, like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy one day. You know? Or I have a vision of myself in the future that I really wanna, like, make believe. You know? Make true. I mean, a little competition is fine, but I wouldn't be hating. Yeah. Then you work on yourself more and realize how much work everyone puts into the cool art you like. Yeah, because all these people that you can hate on, they all put in the work. That's why they're like that, you know? So what is the excuse then? Thing is, it's normal to have competition, but the secret is if you just compete against yourself, eventually you will get better than the others without even trying. Not at all. Not all, but you will definitely grow. 100%, yeah. Secret, says the guy with no art job, but you get what I mean. Listen, if you're right, you're right. Doesn't matter where it's coming from. You know? You're just right. Man, but I do get frustrated with myself sometimes. Really frustrated. Wasim, you've seen me. It's hard. Because sometimes I just feel so disappointed in myself, you know? Like, fuck. Why am I not making it? Why? Why am I not doing it? The thing. Whatever it is. You know? Whatever it is at the time. The painting, the design, the posting on social media, the... Just... I know... I'm just not doing it. And I get so frustrated. Wasim, you're laughing because you're remembering. Because I go insane. I literally cannot take it. Wasim just like sitting there. I actually have a picture for this. Let me show you guys the picture I have for this. I actually want you guys to see it. Let me see if I can find it. I drew a picture of me having a mental breakdown and whatever. Like, there's always someone next to me, like sitting down. Oh, fuck. Do I not have it? Stop. Did I lose it? No, I know I have it. Maybe it's a meme. It's not a meme. Oh my god. I know where it is. I can find it. Yes, I am stopping the everything I'm doing to find this picture. I found it. Yippee! I'm gonna put it here. Okay? This is me when I'm like having a mental breakdown and like someone else is watching. Okay? Just so you guys know. Well, I gotta go. Check in tomorrow. Okay, thank you for coming, Kumara. Have a good one. Check your Discord. I'm checking. Oh, what's the you have it? Oh, it's not that one. But that one's a good one, actually. I'm gonna show it as well. This was made by a friend of mine. Like, these are the stages of me making a picture. I have an idea. I can do it. I'm fucking it up. It doesn't matter. I'll finish it. Mania voices, and I'm going to show them all. And then I did it, Icarus. You know? It's really good. I just gotta power through all the feelings that I have when making a picture. And yes, I'd like to make it a more balanced, like, and good mental scape, you know, like a landscape for my mental, just for my peace of mind. But has it worked so far? It has. So, don't fix what's not broken, right? That's what they say. Who's they? And why did they say it? Doesn't matter anymore. Their name is lost to the wind, but their words, they live by. Carry on. I do want to be more experimental, though. With my own things. Boone, I don't know if you're here still, but you are really, like, experimental with your things. It's really cool. There's something so, like, appealing when artists do that. It's like, that's art, you know? That feels like true art. When you're so tapped into like a thing that you like and you're just doing it purely because you just enjoy it. It feels so fun. It feels playful and fun and, you know, hitting everything. I want to be more like that. We're gonna whip out the fucking soft round brush. Always bounced around and find too many things interesting to sell for a style. Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, I have settled, kinda. But I always enjoy a lot of things, you know? And I jump around in my interests. Back from lurking, had to make lemon pasta. Love those little flowers. Thank you, Errol. Lemon pasta, that sounds delicious. It sounds so good. Lemon pasta. I'm gonna make some burritos today. It's gonna be bomb. But the style thing, regarding the style thing, dude, one thing I get frustrated with myself as well is because I jump around so often, my knowledge of things becomes very surface level most of the time. You know? And I get the idea and I get the vibe. But I don't get the ins and outs of, like, I'm not like book smart with the things I enjoy, you know? Maybe you're different, Boone. But I just kind of like understand the vibe. I look at it really hard for a long time. And then I go and like try to do something similar, right? I feel like such a gremlin, a poser, when I do that. It's like I'm pretending that I'm someone that I'm not or something. But hey, you fake it till you make it, right? You kind of just gotta do that sometimes. And if it works, then, you know, what the fuck? Who's anyone to tell you you're not it? You are that bitch. Hello, Max. Hello. I remember this painting. Where are the little guys? They're hidden right now, but they're gonna be back. I just was cleaning up the floor. I was cleaning up the floor! Sound like a fucking janitor when I said that. I was cleaning up the floor! Yeah, I was just cleaning up the floor. So I can add things on top. This is me, floor cleaning. For real, I've only just recently started focusing on color theory. My works until now have been a billion layers of gradient maps held together by hopes and dreams. Dude, Boone, you don't know how hard you hit just now with that. I was talking to Dominic Mayer one time, and I was talking about this specific thing. About how art, a lot of times, especially experimental quote-unquote art, feels like trusting yourself and trusting yourself and in your taste in doing good things, you know? You have a vision and you go into the arena, which is the Photoshop painting, and you just go and try things out. You just experiment. And that is what creates these like really unique choices that you can't really control. Not 100%, you know? So I think there's a lot. When I said I don't really know about a lot of things profoundly, I was talking about more about themes and aesthetics, like what is the component of a specific aesthetic kind of thing, right? Because when it comes to painting, like you said, I think that is the best you can do. I think what the part of the art that is so interesting is the fact that it's made by you and by your choices, you know? You're the art. And the painting is just a conduit for whatever you are. And isn't that such a fun thought? Isn't that so cool? You're the art all along. You've always been the art. And listen, Dominic agreed with me, so like, you know, fuck it. I feel like we're on to something. He agrees. Oh man. And maybe along the line you start to create a pattern on things that you like, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe you just jump from one thing to the other, and that's what's fascinating about this whole thing. It's that you can do that. Fuck it. Whatever gets you there. Laura, congrats on the 100 subs. Thank you! Did we reach 100 subs? That's really good. Just to 100 more people. I'm gonna take a swig of water. It's actually apple cider. I lied. Listen, the summertime is here. I gotta celebrate with apple cider. It's spring. Let me dream. Please, just let me dream for now. Just let me dream for a little bit more. Summer's here, guys. Let's go. Do I have the canvas tilted? I do. I fucking knew it. Cricket man. It's Cricket Man. Man. But when you're consistent about something, you do create something, you know, like when, for example, Sid Mead, right? You know Sid Mead. You know him, I love him. He's amazing. He was. I mean, he still is, but like, you know, rest in peace. And he had a thing that he really liked, right? He had a couple of things that he really liked, but he kept within those bounds, and he was the master of them. Like, he mastered the way of doing the thing that he really liked, right? And when you master it, you can really go, you know, you can really go up, 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 up. You just continue to do that thing, and you understand it so well that you become a master at that, right? So I guess that there's an argument to be made there. Love Dominic's work. Someone I've really enjoyed recently is Rifu Hata's art. It just feels so free. Let me take a look at it. Rifu Hata. Rifu Hata. Oh, I have their art station. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be this one. Somehow I knew. Yeah, he's amazing. So good. So good. Like, he just has, like, so much, like, style. It's just so stylish and so, like, cool. You know what I mean? Ah, it's so good. I do love the way he makes art. And it's so contrasty. I think contrast is, like, it's so dramatic, you know? And I love drama. I love drama in art. It just feels so monumental. You know? And when you have high contrast like that, it really gives you, like, a striking picture. And it feels memorable, you know? It feels, like, important. I just love it. I think ultimately what I want to become is someone who like uses their references, like the art that they like, to their and feeds them into like the art that I make. You know what I mean? Like I want to create an artist. That's me. I'm the artist. Just very passionate about this. Okay. It's my special interest. One guy that I really like as well is um, Gustav Klimt. I think his stuff is really, really good. I think he's one of, like, if not the biggest, like, influence on me. I wouldn't say the biggest because I feel like Sergio Tappi is more because I've looked at his art more. But it's just so good. And, like, if you pick, it's so fun because it's almost like a math equation or like making a brew, a potion, you know? Like you sprinkle a little bit of Klimt, you sprinkle a little bit of Sergio Tappi, and you use the right dosages, and then you do art that's like fantasy and modern fantasy with like the modern ways of looking at fantasy. You know what I mean? And then you create something new. That's all it takes. You just got to be interested in it enough and show what you're interested in. And it will be something new and like exciting and fun to do. It really does feel like making a potion. Not that I know, I don't make potions, but I mean, no, I do. I'm a witch. Oh, Boone, I don't know if you want to join my Discord. I made a Discord, and it's called the Witch Hut. That's why I said I'm a witch. You're welcome to join us if you want. You as well, Errol. Would love to have you there. Where's the link? It's in my description, but I can put it here as well if you want. So in about, and I'm gonna copy the link for you. Oh, you found it? Okay. I've always painted in a more textured style, but recently I'm trying to learn from Igor Sid and Jody Mur. Love the Frazetta style. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Frazetta. Man, Frazetta. He's really cool. Let me look at Igor Sid again. I feel like they kind of have a textured thing going for them as well, though. Let me look. Oh, these Diablo paintings are so cool from Igor. Oh, he has a Klimt painting as, as his profile picture. Let me look at Jody. Jody. Jody's a cool name. Oh, yeah. Very Diablo-esque as well. more realistic proportions. I like the I want to do more realistic proportions as well. More like, it feels like modern. I don't know. It feels like traditional in a way to do that. I mean, of course, it is traditional. It's more traditional than doing stylized, I suppose. Maybe that is why, for one. Jody's one of my favorite artists. Very dark fantasy, both of them. Yeah, dark fantasy. I want to do stuff like that as well. But my style is so stylized these days. It's crazy. She says as she's doing this painting. It's still stylized in a lot of ways. Because stylized, I don't know. I like stylized, and I like when stylized is like serious, quote unquote, you know? Because I feel like there's some themes that accompany the art style when you do it, right? Like when you do a stylized project, people will assume, or there's a cognitive understanding, group understanding that it's gonna be, more. Maybe it's more personal themes. Maybe it's not so heavy on the themes, But maybe that is changing with how animation and a lot of shows these days, like Arcane, are very well thought out and they're very grown up, but they're still stylized, right? I like old stories, kind of majority of them. Oh, all styles. Sorry, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like a lot of styles as well. Yeah. Right. So how long have we been going? Let me check. 2 hours. I think I'm gonna do 4. So I'm gonna take a break. Am I gonna do 4? Let me think. You know what? I'm gonna take a break. 5-minute break. Everyone go, go drink some water. Get refreshed. I'm gonna do the same. 5 minutes and I'll be right back with you guys. And if you leave, I forgive you. Okay? I understand. Life's gotta be lived. You don't always got time to be on the art stream / rendering a painting sparkle emoji stream, right? So I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Was that 5 minutes? Maybe not. Outside, it's the most beautiful sunset. So pretty. There was a rainbow there, too. Believe it or not. It's crazy how the air clears out at sunset most times for me. I mean, not for me, for the world, but you know what I mean. In my country, in the place that I am at. Welcome back. Thank you, Asim. That's cool, though. We got 100 subscribers. It's really nice. Okay, what should we do now? Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more. Maybe I could cut this a little lower. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's do that one. She was drawing on the wrong layer. Oh yeah, save your canvases, everyone. Save your projects. This is a reminder to all. Thank you, with peace and love. Don't forget to save your canvases. Is that WoW soundtrack in the background? It is. I told you. Eric, listen. I'm taking a lot from him, I think. I think next time I'm gonna put like Lord of the Rings music, maybe, or like another fantasy game, or another fantasy soundtrack. But I gotta check which ones are okay with YouTube, because YouTube really goes down on you. They like swing their finger like, no, 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 you can't do that, and then give you the hammer. Do you play it as well? I do not. I do not play WoW. I used to, a little bit, but not really, you know? The only MMORPG that I've ever played was Neverwinter, and I really liked it. It was very fun. And the only reason I played it was because... Or the different thing about it was that I felt like I could put my D&D character in that world. And in my head, that felt like I was more of a character and a person in that game, instead of just being a player. Do you know what I mean? There's like a role-playing aspect, or like a pretend aspect that I liked. You know? And I could see my character be in the situation. Sort of a make-believe thing. I mostly play like PvP games with my friends. I've been playing that new game, Split Fiction. Dude, it's so much fun. That game is awesome. If you haven't, you should play it with someone. Because it's a blast. Don't know where you on the streams when four. Oh, if you were on the streams when four played together, it was so funny when we met in game, just four guys playing as female characters. Of course, you guys played as female characters. I didn't watch that one. No, I didn't catch that one. Fuck, but I feel like if I played WoW with people, I'd be like, what is this? What's that? And they would just have to, like, parent me through the game all the time. Doesn't feel like a good experience to them. I feel like it wouldn't be a good experience. Is it new? I thought it was from like 3 years ago. No, I think it just came out. Split Fiction. It's that co-op, like, it's not really a puzzle game. The one that came out 3 years ago, maybe, that you're thinking about is It Takes Two. That one came out some time ago. This one came out this year. And It Takes Two is from the same the same studio. And man, it's just cool. It's so cool. It's like, it feels like you're in a, like, daydreaming. In someone's daydream all the time. Oh, I confused it with the other game, Split Game. Similar name only. Oh, okay, I see. Split Game. Oh, I forgot to put the stream. Oh, I forgot to put the stream on the Discord. Forgot to share it there. Guess there's no point in putting it now. I'll put it next time. He's okay. Okay, where were we? Nah, you did. No, not on mine. I have another Discord where, or it's not mine. It's not my Discord, but it's a Discord where I'm at, where you can put, your link to your stream if you want. It's an art Discord. Bjorn Hurry's server. It's really cool. I like that server. Man, Discord servers, I feel like they're all... There's like hidden lore in every server, you know? That you can unlock if you go there enough times. So funny. There's always people who, you know, they always have opinions of each other. It's like a village community, you know? That's the baker's daughter. And that's the fisherman's son. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't really hop on Discord servers that much, yeah. Me neither. Not anymore, at least. I used to. At some point. But then I stopped. Kind of just hang around the same ones. But it is fun. I think a lot of the ideas that I had about art have changed since I started to, you know, like interact with artists more. Thrilling story. Okay. What, do you not like the baker's daughter and the fisherman's son story? The hell? It's a very compelling story, if you're willing to listen. There will be a witness to the story of the bakerman's daughter and the fisherman's son, whether you like it or not. What's the fisherman's story? Well, it's more like a collaborative story, I suppose. Let me see. The fisherman's story. Well, the fisherman, he's a very traditional man. He loves his wife and he loves his kids, but he's very reserved. He's not open with his love, right? And the fisherman's son, he's always admired his dad, you know? He always woke up early. He gathered up the other fishermen. And he always went to the sea really early on. You know, he never said goodbye to his dad when he went out, but he was always awake to witness him leaving the house. Then one day, just never returned. Was engulfed by the sea, the fisherman. So it was his turn to take on the fisherman's role. Now he's a fisherman, and he has to live up to his dad's, you know, the expectations of people that they had of his dad. And despite him not really talking to his dad a lot, not really interacting with him, not having like very fond moments, through the craft of fishing, he understood his dad better than anyone because he learned through what he lived. And in a way, he could connect with him even after his disappearance. Is gay music not copyrighted, by the way? I'm not sure, but listen, if other people do it and it's okay for them, then maybe it's okay for me as well. As you can tell, I have a very professional stream. So far, it's been good. Like, I haven't been struck down. So I think YouTube is kind of fast with those things, you know? Anyways, that was the story of the fisherman. Put the Ludwig Holy Blade Host. Hell yeah. I'm kidding. I don't think it fits. Okay. I'm glad you were kidding because I don't know what that music is and I'd have to see it first. I'd have to hear it preemptively. Ludwig. Holy Blade. Is that an anime or a game? Oh, it's just epic music from Bloodborne. Oh, from Bloodborne. Oh, yeah, I like that music. It's creepy. Yeah, we use that music for D&D sessions. I've never played D&D. I always want to, but never know how to start and with who. Yeah. There's some online on Reddit. There's like people who always look for like people to play with, right? Online. If you really want to, I guess you could find it there. But I understand the you know how iffy it might be. One time I started one with a friend, or I didn't start, I joined one with a friend, and we had one session. And that was it. It was actually kind of cute, the setting. It was a magical girl setting, and all of us were like magical girls. It was cute. And me and my friend were like twins. But it didn't go far. Laura, I have to go for now. You're awesome. Thank you, Wasim. Thank you for coming. You're awesome as well. My dear, dear friend. I hope you have a good time. Wherever you're going. I love more goofing around part in D&D than actual combat. Some D&D sessions are so based just fighting around. Love listening to Critical Role campaigns. Yeah, me too. I don't really like the fighting. It's like, it's whatever. I think all my friends, we prefer the role-playing as well. It is the crux of D&D, isn't it? It's role-playing. That's what makes it really fun. I guess some people do like the fighting. Maybe. But at the crux, I feel like it's all about the characters and them interacting. Playing this one that I'm painting right now was so fun. She didn't speak a lot, but when she spoke, it's like I didn't even, I mean, I tried to make it that way, but without me even wanting to. Like when she spoke, it was like a lilting, soft voice that was heard. You know, somehow it was quiet, but it was like everyone stopped to listen. Like she only speaks when it's necessary, kind of thing. Does anyone here play any instrument? I feel like I'm not in tune with what you guys like. I play... not really. I used to play the piano and the guitar. Oh wow, I love the composition. Thank you, Maeve. Hello. Welcome. Now, are you Maeve? Are you the same Maeve I used to work with? Or are you a different Maeve? Hello. Yes? Oh my god. Nice to see you. Nice to hear from you. How have you been? It's been some time. Me and Maeve, we used to work together at a indie company. It was really fun. For a year, I worked there. You know. I think maybe you came in a little later, right? And we actually met one time in my country. You actually work with a friend of mine now, right? It's so crazy how small the world is. And it's not even like my friend, she works in games, yeah. But it's a friend that I met through like it's a Portuguese friend, like a IRL friend. And it would just, you know, it just happened to be the same person you work with. So cool. How are you doing, Maeve? Are you having fun these days? You doing cool projects? You working? And I really should make more like IRL game friends as well. A lot happened. I moved to the UK. Oh my god. I hope you like it. As you can tell, I don't have the best impression of the UK. But I'm well within my right, okay? I lived there for 3 years. That's really fun though. Congratulations for the move. It's a big step. I don't know. I feel like at this point, it's so hard for me to imagine moving countries. I don't know. I just like Portugal so much. Yeah, work is the usual. I miss sometimes our time at Chashu. That's true. I was thinking about the other day, you know, like damn. At the time with Chashu, I struggled a lot. Like personally. It wasn't with the company, it was personally. I don't know, I just felt like my heart wasn't going anywhere. I felt so stuck. But looking back, damn, that was a really good job. I really enjoyed it. I've been my whole life in Peru, though I went to Germany once, didn't like it. Oh yeah, well, Germany. I also don't really fuck with Germany. But I really like London. I really like London, the UK. I don't know, Shashu, like, it was so cool to work. Fucking indie companies are really cool to work with. I don't know. Because everyone's so tuned into the project, everyone's doing their thing, and you get to be friends with these people, you know? You've always rocked. Oh, you always rocked. Thank you. Thank you, Maeve. So did you. Yeah, it was really fun. And I was actually reviewing because I have a friend that was really, like, he really enjoyed when I worked at Chashu for some reason. Because there's so much freedom there. You get to do so many things and explore this world, you know? World build with these people. It really is fun. Isn't London where you get stabbed when you go down any corner? I've only seen the memes. I mean, I feel like every big city is kind of like that, you know? It's kind of like a capital type of situation. The capitals, they tend to be like that. Kind of dangerous, kind of populated, packed. But yeah, me and my friend yesterday, actually, we never talk about Chashu that often, but yesterday we were talking about it, and we were looking at what I did there and the characters I did, and he was like, you got to do all these things. Meanwhile, I've been at my work for 3 years, and I haven't gotten, like, even half of this shit done, you know? There's so much bureaucracy, so many things that get in the way. But with indie companies, you can really just, you know, the point is to be kind of faster a little bit, so decisions are made very fast, and you get to work on different kinds of things, like environments, characters, props, like world build, do more like customizable things. Most of big cities are like that. Just try not to pull aggro on a daily basis. Yeah. What, are you gonna start barking on the street? Fucking someone passes? I was gonna start barking. I'm not gonna do that. I rethought my decision. Because, like, I really like world building and doing personal projects. And what is a personal project? How different is it than working for an indie company sometimes, for that specific company? I guess you have your own story. That is true. But the body of work that you do at the end of the day is kind of similar. Crazy line to join the stream. Was it the barking? Hello, welcome, Illumi. Nice to see you here. Dude, you don't know the half of it. So we've gotten quite some progress today, I feel like. Oh my god, the sky's pink outside. That's so pretty. God, I love pink skies. I gotta do a pink painting again. Yeah, I was so confused. We were talking about big cities and not going aggro on people. Big cities, there's so much energy going around, You feel I feel like when I visit a big city, I feel so energized at the end. I live in Serbia. I'm good at dodging that, but I would like to move to the Netherlands so badly. That sounds nice, the Netherlands. Most of the time is gray here in Peru, unless you're close to the coast of Lima. Well, I'll watch out for the coast of Lima then. Stay clear of the coast of Lima. Man, but there's just so many people walking around. Like in London, there was a thing that I really found cute. That there were a lot of girls when you go on the underground, when you go on the train, the metro, whatever you call it. There were always these girls carrying around flower bouquets. They were just carrying flowers, right? I was like, what's that about? And I was staying with a couple, friends of mine, and one day she brought flowers home as well. And I was like, what the hell's up with this flower thing here? It's like, it's just a thing. We just do it. I was like, wow, that's so cute. I've never heard of that, It feels like it's something that it's a community thing that you participate in when you observe it and you want to do it as well, right? It's like an unspoken agreement between the girlies of London to grow flowers and do flower tending. And isn't that so cute? A little piece of beauty at the fucking underground. Dude, that underground, I love it, but if I live there, I feel like I'd start to hate it. It gets a little depressing, doesn't it? It's like, ugh. Sheesh. But then you see a lady with a bouquet of flowers, and then you're like, maybe life is worth living after all. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe God was onto something with this whole, living thing. I know I mention God a lot of times. I'm not religious. I just want to make that clear. Not that there's anything bad, but I don't want to be misrepresented, I just like the idea of a God. Not that, I like the idea that there's a thing that created something. London Underground got worse. It's so noisy now. Fuck, not like that. Holy shit. How did it get worse? Is it becoming like the new New York City kind of thing? You see those videos of New York, and it's always like the most fucking random shit happening. It's like someone's in a Spider-Man suit doing a backflip on the train. with like a tutu on, like a skirt on. It's like, what compelled someone to decide to do this today? Or maybe they just do that every day and it's like a character of New York. You see sometimes a video that's like a guy with a G-string and a boombox. And it's like, what is this? And they're like, oh, that's Joey. You know, it's Joey from New York. We know Joey. We love Joey. Bro, who's Joey? Who the fuck is Joey? And what's their story? And please tell me about it. Because I'm so interested. That sounds fascinating to me. Also, Joey, do not get close. Stand far away, please. I love you. Please don't come close. The concept of the Bible is really close to cosmic aura. It's really fascinating. I'm not religious, but religious topics are really interesting. Yeah, they really are. There's a lot to unpack in religion. And one day I want to talk about it, but I don't know, I think I gotta like watch a video first before I talk about it. Spider-Man on top of the metro is actually the fisherman's son finding a new path in life. That's so funny. Dude, he's rocking that new path, okay? No one's living like that guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That, and I feel like content creation is big in New York. So that adds another aspect that is like, you know, repellent. Like YouTubers on the street and shit like that. You don't know when you're gonna have a fucking camera in your face. Say hello. What's the best 3 things about a man? Bro, what is this? Come on. I'm just trying to get to work. Please. What's your controversial opinion? I have no opinions. I've given up. I have no thoughts. Nothing. I can give you nothing. My controversial opinion is that I think mushrooms are ugly. They're not. They're really cool. Still don't understand how you render like that. So cool. Thank you. I'm just cleaning up right now. It's all about the gradients, right? I think. I have no idea. I'm just as lost as you. My controversial opinion is that it's better to watch Alora stream instead of working on my projects. No! No, don't do that. You should work on your projects. You know what the best one is? Work on your projects while watching Laura stream. I'll keep you company. You don't have to look at the screen. You can just hear me speak. Nonsense. And I'll keep you company. We're gonna do this project together. I'm kidding, that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, good. How's your environment going, by the way? Remember you were doing an environment. You know what I like? The sound of bells. Ah, sound of bells. There's something so summery and so like peaceful about the sound of bells. Oh, I finished. I finished it. Turned out good. That's good. I'm glad. Do you feel, do you first do grayscale or do you go straight to color in pieces like this? I go straight to color most of the times, I'm gonna be honest. But if it requires me to do grayscale first, I do it. But usually they don't. Like, they're okay if you do color first. As long as its values are good, no one has a problem with it. I go straight to color. Because I feel like color is a lot of the point of things that I do, you know? I think of paintings in color a lot of times. Like the color is part of the painting as much as the expression of someone to me. Do you know what I mean? That's why I say like I want to do a pink painting, I want to do a yellow painting kind of thing. It's not the best, but at least it's really detailed. I don't really love it though. Oh man. It's okay, Rodrigo. I'm sure you feel very proud for making it. And you should be. And now you're gonna do another one. A new one. And it's gonna be even better. I like my Dark Souls 3 paintings more. The one I sent in Discord. Jesus, I really want to say that if I weren't doing anything, I would make fan art of your characters. I love them so much. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. Painting background, it shows. Yeah. I'm just painting the background for now. It's really relaxing. One of my favorite characters that I did, I posted it today on LinkedIn actually. It's a carnival like character. It's on my art station. It's like an avatar of the carnival, you know. It's like this creature with a tambourine. It's the second stream I'm talking about tambourines. What's going on? A tambourine on its chest, and it's got like bells all around. I hate painting backgrounds. I used to hate painting backgrounds as well, but now it feels kind of relaxing, you know? There's one painting, or there's a couple of paintings that I've always admired backgrounds, honestly. There's just so much world in them, you know? It feels like an all-encompassing moment. It just feels so rewarding to see them. You know? Like you get to witness this place. And I've always wanted to make them, but I was terrible at doing them. I'm still not the best, you know, but I'm a little better. And I don't know, at some point it kind of just clicked for me. Backgrounds I feel like are more about like composition and more about like shapes, simple shapes and gradients more than anything else, you know? They feel complex, but it's all about kind of like what's the word? It's all about like pretending that it's complex, you know? It's like you're doing a simple thing and then you zoom out and it looks complex kind of thing. And I don't know. At some point I let go of as much control as I had because I feel like I had to render everything, right? And you really kind of don't. You know, when you zoom in into a lot of paintings, they are very simple. Even League of Legends, like a lot of splash arts, they're like a rendered, really well rendered character and just a simple background, right? It's always the illusion of complexity. Yeah, exactly. The illusion of complexity and detail. Art is an illusion. Art is an illusion. That is true. Yeah. I'm fucking it up, guys. She's fucking it up. Alright. Let me check. We've been going for... So I'm gonna go up to 3 hours. So right now we're at 53. So a couple more. Last 10 minutes. And then we're done. Right? I hope you're enjoying your time. I'm glad you're here. I really want to do another character design challenge like I did last time. What the fuck? I'm having a deja vu right now. Holy shit. What the hell? Having mega deja vu right now. I want to do another character design challenge like I did last time. And it's going to be cute. To start a character on stream. It's always fun. Great time as always. I hope there's many more streams to come. Thank you, Rodrigo. I hope so as well. I'm saying that like it's not my choice. It is. I just don't want to... I don't like making promises, you know? Because if I don't keep them, then it's a disappointment. But I'm having a fun time. I'm having a good time, so... I never thought I'd stream, honestly. I thought I was like... I tried it once and I thought it, you know, it didn't work and that was it. Let me thin this out. Yeah. That is nice. Yes. My wife. Borat. Man, the Borat movies are crazy. They're so funny though. Holy shit. It's crazy. Holy hell, it's so messy in here. This really feels like window cleaning or like mopping the floor. I'm mopping the floor. I'm just cleaning around. It feels so rewarding. You know what I wish I could put on? Vocaloid music. I know. Vocaloid. Oh, Vocaloid. How cringe. No, you're wrong. Vocaloid is fucking based, okay? And you're blind. If you don't agree with me. If you don't agree with me, you're wrong. Hope this helps. Man, there's some really good Vocaloid songs. Meltdown? Fuck, Meltdown is so good. Stop. What is stopping you? YouTube copyright strikes. That is stopping me. Do you know how hard they would go down on me? Fucking... They would smite me from the heavens. I think the ground would shake. Blast some Vocaloid music. Hey, it's good music. I'm not the biggest fan, but there are some bangers. There are some bangers. That's the good thing about Vocaloid. Even if you kind of don't like it, most of the time, there will be at least one song that you will like. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maeve. I know, it's a disappointment to both of us. 世界で一番の姫様 All that jazz. I think there's something so goated about Miku. I feel like every time I see a Miku fan art, it's always like so goated for no reason at all. It's so like grungy and like fun and strange. I don't know why. There's something so compelling about Miku as a concept, you know? It's like the personalizing something so clearly electronic. She feels like the queen of the internet for some reason, you know? I like Donut Hole a lot. It's a great song. An animation video is good. I actually don't know that one. Damn, fake Vocaloid fan. Man, when I was a kid, I used to... There's like this specific creator of Vocaloid music that it did these like extensive sagas of music, right? He did like a bunch of songs that all connected to each other in stories, and it used to be like different points of view from different characters. Like there's one that's called The Seven Deadly Sins, and it was all about like how sin got put into this earth by it was like they were doing experiments in a lab, and there were two twins, and one of them got out, and it's like all this I don't even know exactly. I'm not gonna go into it, but and I used to like analyze these things so deeply and like go into the comments and you know talk to the people and see what the people were saying about it. It was so fun. For when you are off stream. Oh yeah, I'll watch it. I am interested. Man, I think I still carry a lot of that energy with me still today, you know? Like now it's not Vocaloid, but it like I love League of Legends lore a lot. I used to be super nerdy about it. Not as much anymore. But I'm still a little tapped in. All right. So, people, I'm closing the shop for today. Thank you so much for coming. As always, it was a pleasure to have you. This is where we're at with this piece. I think next time, so tomorrow, I'm going to do some paint overs for the ones that submit. And for the ones that didn't, that's okay. That's fine. I think if I don't have a lot of submissions, I'm just going to paint over some old work of mine and talk about that as well. And I'm going to organize some ideas to maybe make a video, a YouTube video, right? So that's the plan for tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.